Charlotte's putting punch for a party into two different punch bowls. The first bowl holds 3 and 45 hundredths of a gallon of punch. The second bowl holds 2 and 53 hundredths of a gallon. To the nearest tenth of a gallon, how much punch can Charlotte make? We want to know how much punch can Charlotte make. Charlotte's putting punch for a party into two different punch bowls. The first bowl holds 3 and 45 hundredths of a gallon of punch. The second bowl holds 2 and 53 hundredths of a gallon. To the nearest tenth tells me I'm rounding, and I have to round before I solve. So I have 3 and 45 hundredths of a gallon. I have 2 and 53 hundredths of a gallon. And my answer will be gallons, which means I'm adding or subtracting because I have all the same labels. Looking at this, am I comparing or combining these numbers? I see nothing here asking me how much more or how much less. It's just asking about punch, how much punch. That tells me I'm going to be adding. I'm combining these numbers. But first, I have to round them. So 3 and 45 hundredths rounded to the nearest tenth. 4 will either become a 5 or stay a 4. Everything in front will remain. Everything behind becomes a 0. I have a 5 directly to the right of the 4. That's going to let the 4 become a 5. 5 or more raise the score, 4 less let it rest. So 3 and 45 hundredths rounds to 3 and 5 tenths. Now repeat the process for 2 and 53 hundredths. Round to the tenths. 5 will either become a 6 or stay a 5. Everything in front remains. Everything behind becomes a 0. I have a 3 directly to the right, which means it's going to allow the 5 to stay the same. So 2 and 53 hundredths rounds to 2 and 5 tenths. Add these up. 5 plus 5 is 10. Bring down the decimal. Carry a 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 6 gallons.